So here we are, the madhouse that is Trump's Truth Social, with only 11.1 million followers. So let's look at some of the recent tweets that came after some Democrat politicians put out a video calling for military personnel to not follow illegal orders. Seditious behavior punishable by death. And then he goes off to retweet stuff from his followers, which is basically violence, so political violence. It's funny that when they do it, they can't see it. Like, they're the party of projection. Like, everything they say is what they're doing. Everything they say other people are doing is what they are doing themselves. And it's just crazy. The platform itself is kind of crazy if you look at it. But here's another one. This is really bad and dangerous to our country. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors. Lock them up. Remember when he was saying he was going to lock Hillary up? Like, what happened with that? Like, I'd be down for that. That didn't happen. So yeah, this platform is nothing but ads, by the way. And you can see, like, who they're, going for. It's basically a bunch of boomers and geriatrics. Insurrection, treason. Also, people, you should be going on here and getting all the accounts that use their actual names and getting that on a list for future reference. Daryl Sharp, sedition. John Fleming, that's the thing. Sandra Penn, indict all of them. Lori D. T. Unlawful is the key word, folks. Unlawful. Buy this cup. Hang them, George Washington would. Trump retweeted that. So this is what we're talking about here. Traitors. Another ad. Those Democrat blah 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 blah. So basically, these are the people that think they want a civil war, mind you. Not only do they not have the numbers, there's only 11 million of these actual fanatics that are on his platform. Sure, there's other little trickles here and there, but only a third of the population even voted for this guy. And only a third of those people are on this platform. So hardcore cult fanatics. And this is the party that thinks they're going to do a civil war and be successful with one. Or they think they're going to be able to take over the country and be successful with their micro penises and their low IQ, That's what this is. This is an entire platform of low IQ idiots. A bunch of geriatric, low IQ, out of shape, boomer, fatty dum-dums think they're going to take over the country and win a civil war. I don't think so, bro. Most of you aren't even veterans, for one, so you have no actual skill or talent in that area. Then on top of that, you're low IQ, so anyone can outsmart you. You're stupid. You're old and out of shape and fat, so what are you going to do? Like, you can do a little bit with your little poo-poos and whatnot, but you're not the only one. And I know from experience that most people really aren't that good at that either. So you're not scaring anybody, and you're not intimidating anybody, and you're not going to accomplish anything. And that's just a fact. All right? So if you go on to his social, Truth Social thing, it's just a bunch of crazy madness that he spews out. Here's another long one that he did. And the whole platform's nothing but ads. Like, right off the bat, it was 4 ads. Like, before the site even loaded, it was the Tucker Carlson ad for his nicotine product. Then the top 3 posts from that were ads, and it's all boomer ad crap. So these people are all just a bunch of idiot simps, and really, it's kind of crazy that, like, the Democrats are having such a hard time, like, keeping up and combating these people. It's kind of crazy when you think about that, but this is where we're at. Just a bunch of crazy, like, people all getting duped for shitty, stupid ads, like they got duped for a shitty, stupid idiot there. You know what I mean? So basically, it's the party of people that would get scammed over the phone. Those old people that were giving out all their information to just anyone who called and asked for it. Like, these are these people, bro. Like, fake macho men. Yeah. And there's only a fraction of them. But yeah. Calling for the hanging of people. Sponsored truth. Yeah. It's pathetic. They're pathetic. It's crazy we've let this come this far. Why did we even let him become president? Why have we let it go this far? I don't know. I kind of personally think there's something, an agenda to all this that both sides are kind of complicit in and play out. And it only makes more sense the more you look at what is actually going on and what is allowed to happen and how we end up getting to these points in the first place. It's like, yeah, dude. But anyway, this is where we're at right now. And they're calling for, basically people to be hung and calling them traitors. And like I said, they're basically like the party of projection. Everything they say is basically what they are. Like they're the traitors. If anyone should be called out or punished for that, it's that guy up there. But, even after he's gone, we're still going to have deal with all these people somehow. Like they're still going to be here waiting, going back under their rock that they were all hiding under before. They all came out because like, oh, we can be who we want to be out in the open now because they felt empowered. You always got to remember there's a small bit of them. There's way more people that aren't fucking retards, evil pieces of shit. And this, I say this, I don't follow either side. I don't trust either side. But for the people, as far as the people go, I think there's more people that aren't going to go with this bullshit, especially if push came to shove. I'm pretty sure people are going to be like, no, we're not doing this. Yeah, these people have either really fucked up and dug themselves into a grave, or this is all part of an act and part of a plan that we have yet to see play out fully. And, there could be some things that happen from this. I could see it, NWO plan to get shit squirreled up over here. And that's really about the only thing that makes sense when you really look at it. But I would go and look at this stuff. I would go and document it. I would go and take everyone's names that has their names on these accounts, which is stupid, for future reference. Because we're going to need this shit if this ever gets said and done with. All these people need to be put on blast, all right? No safe haven for this shit. And like I said, I'm not for either side. I fucking hate both sides. And if the other side tries to pull this shit, they can be handled the same way. And they kind of do. They both kind of play the people and play this propaganda game and this blame game and this half-truth game, But yeah, those are the people that, think they want a civil war. You know what I mean? Like, look at all the ads that I went by. It was like dentures and, oh, you need testosterone because you're a fucking pussy. You're not a real man, So it's old, out of shape fucking retards. I'm not scared of that, bro. I'm not afraid of that. So, yeah, good luck with that. Semper Fi, motherfuckers. That's the only flag I fly, so people know.
You are watching the Equilibrium Report. Stay free, stay true, stay defiant.